So now with my file set, we can check how the interference goes with the elements in Revit. So we have on the tab of collaborate interference check at the end, and then we can set up from current project to the other file that we're checking. So because it's not having a distinction between the elements we're placing, we need to select them manually. So that means that if we get framings, columns, and generic models, the floors and the walls, which we just turn it off, will still be appearing if we select them. And the thing will happen with the sanitary systems, because it's not just the view we're using it's also the elements that are on the model. Even though we place 5 fittings and pipe accessories, it will use from hydraulic and the sanitary as well. So that's one of the main disadvantages using this system for interference check. Then we can also, the important ones are pipes, fittings, flex pipes as well. Then we go OK, and what it happened is now it's having a checking for interference. All the geometries being clashed against the other geometries. So the relationship is quite from the geometry element. It goes all the borders, anything. It doesn't have any tolerance, so you need to be really, really clear on what's having that interference. And it will find all the elements that are clashing. So for example, in this case, we have around, doesn't say it quite. So it just has each single one of these references with the element, with the ID element, and the structural. So the most we can do is just check within each single one of these the element, get the ID, and then find it, or use the show. So the show will try to find out where is the element, but if it's hidden, it won't get it quite quickly. So for example, we have it somewhere there. For example, in this case, no, it doesn't find it. So as you can see, it's a little chaotic. What we can do is we can export it, write it as a Revit interference report, and the result we will get something like this. Just open it in Chrome. It gets something like this, that it says the ID, it's against ID. You don't have a reference, how far is it, how close it's with grids, something. You just have the bulk of information it shows. So it's only 180 clashes, but it's mixing all systems. And that can help a little. We're going to learn later on using Dynamo how can we use that file if we don't have Navisworks, and we would just find it if we have everything clear. But so far we want to continue with the process using Navisworks.